Hey guys, welcome back to Drive It Out. My name is Adam and we are at the 2020 KC International Auto Show. And right here I have the 2020 Chevy Blazer RS. Very, very cool car. This one is all blacked out. So you see the red RS badge right here on the front, but the rest of this thing is black everywhere, black on black on black. And I tell you what, I do like the look from the wheels to the insignia on the side. Very, very cool with the all black. This has a 3.6 liter V6 engine powering this thing, but let's talk about the styling. If you come along with me down the side, I really like the look on the front of this thing. This grille kind of looks massive in other colors, but in this black, it kind of shrinks the whole front end down, and I think it really looks awesome. So come with me here. We'll look at the LED lights along here. Very cool. And what they've done with the new Blazer is they've got this really cool body line here on the side that kind of starts right in here, and it becomes more of a crease as you go back further and up the side of the vehicle, and it kind of gives it that really sporty, muscular look where it kind of bulges out on the side. But other than that, they've really kept the side really clean. They brought the lettering for the model from down here where General Motors used to put them on most of their vehicles, kind of brought it up, and I'm starting to get used to it, and I actually think it looks kind of cool. But you've got the Blazer font there, very cool. You come on down the side, and you have another body line that kind of starts here on its own, where this one ends and comes up here along the windows. You have a new one that kind of starts to come in with your taillights and bring those two lines together on the side of this Blazer. And I think it looks unique and very cool. Now, this is all black, so it's hard to notice, but there is a gloss black trim piece here that is very cool coming off the quarter windows, and I really think it classes things up. Now, when you come around to the back, you get a quick peek in here to see how much room that you have, and there is quite a bit of room. If you need more room, you can always put the seats down, and you've got way more room. You can put the seats down on both sides, and you have a compartment down here with your spare, as well as a little bit more cubby space down there if you need to do that. Now you have an automatically closing rear hatch, and you get a better look at the back of this thing now with the LED taillights. You've got the RS insignia there as well. Really cool, that RS font, and I love the textured black Chevy bow tie right here. This thing is just blacked out, and it could not look cooler. I really like even got dual exhaust down here. I love the way they resolved all the lines at the back of the vehicle, and the way they incorporated the third brake light here, the Cyclops light, with this little spoiler up here is very cool. So if you come around this side with me, we'll eventually get to the inside of the car. But notice up here, you've got the big panoramic sunroof that is open up here, and it is very, very cool. Lots of room here in the back seat of this Blazer. I really, really think it's awesome. And the seats in this thing are really cool. So all the black, but you've got just a little hint of red trim in here to kind of go along with that RS theme. And it is very cool. Lots of leg room in there. I really like that. But let's get in the driver's seat. When you get in here, you will notice that they brought those hints of red into the interior, and it really looks cool. Nice, nice touches in here. There's some things in the interior here that really remind me of the Camaro, which I actually think is quite cool. You've got stitching coming up the armrest here, and just a little hint of some glossy trim here and here as well. I really like it. This one has the Bose sound system in it, but I'm a fan of the circular air vents. You've got them down here where you control your temperature for your climate control, and I think those are cool and very unique, and General Motors has done a good job with those. Now, Chevy here has done something interesting with the gauges up here. So you have a traditional tachometer gauge in here on your left-hand side, but no analog speedo, no analog speedometer. That's all gonna be part of your digital display here in the middle, which is very cool. And you have a nice digital display here as well, and your engine start-stop button up here. It's one of the higher placed engine start-stop buttons that I've seen. And that's fine, it fits in right there, it's very cool. But the textures and materials in here are actually pretty nice. You've got the stitching that goes all the way along the dash, which is really cool, all the way over there to where the passenger is as well. And I like how they incorporate the whole dash kind of with the screen and keep all the themes and the shapes the same, that kind of integrate the whole thing so you don't just feel like you stuck a center stack on this vehicle. But I also like the steering wheel. They've got red stitching on the steering wheel as well, and really good steering wheel controls. I like anytime you have toggles or things with good that are good to touch, good dexterity on these buttons here, so you don't have to just memorize all your buttons on here. So very, very cool. You've got your automatic four-wheel drive dial here. You can go from two-wheel drive to automatic here on the center console. It's very, very cool. And I really like the way the center console is done. You've got a great spot to place your phone right here, a nice, good center console with lots of room. And I love this panoramic sunroof. So Blazer, very, very cool. It's a medium-sized SUV. It's got a little bit of a sportiness to it. I kind of like it. Big, comfortable ride. I love the visibility out of this car. Looking down that hood, that kind of muscular hood is actually really, really cool. So I know that it is not like maybe the old Blazer, as some of you may think, but it is a really, really cool SUV. Just happens to be called a Blazer. But I really like it and definitely would recommend checking one out if you're looking for an SUV of this size. So thank you for watching this video and this review. I really appreciate it. Please don't forget to subscribe. Hit that subscribe button right here below the video. I really appreciate it, and I will see you in the next review.